I know you guys are just as excited as I am to get to today's video, but before we do that though, this section of the video is sponsored by Xness. Xness really just flexed on all of the brokers in the game recently. www.financemagnets.com put Xness as broker number 1 over all of its competitors, and when you look at their trading volume, it's not that hard to understand. For the month of October, Xness reached over $1 trillion in trading volume. What I find even more impressive is that they have had 234,559 active clients for the month of October, and that is quite huge. And for the third quarter of the year, July to September, they paid out over $470 million in client withdrawals. Please go and revert that to rand to see how much it is. Now when you're done, ask yourself, if Xness is out here dishing out money like this, why aren't you getting a piece of the pie? Find the link in my description and sign up for an account today. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the very first video of 2022. In today's video, we'll be talking about young Shane that is out here taking money for account management instead of focusing on his school books.
FBI, open up!
So the reason why I took on this topic was obviously this is a child that we'll be talking about today. It's not because this is a child and he can't do me anything, but because of the reason that there is a whole lot of children that is dropping school books and picking up the forex charts without knowing the repercussions of their actions. So young Shane is a young boy who is a school student still at Flicksburg High, and the reason why we are talking about him today is because he took money for account management, 2,500 rand to be exact. Now there's a whole lot of talking points within this video, but as you guys know me, the very first thing that I would like to go to is the evidence. Away Shane, bro, please be honest with me. And then MK replies, how much you got? Oh, sorry, what's happening? And then he replies, how much you got? MK asks him, as in, to which he responds, for me to trade with you and we share profits. Now, first off, that should be a red flag, because why is a 17-year-old asking you to be honest with him and asking you how much money you got? Shouldn't he be focusing on his school books? As the chat goes further, MK asks him, if you sure about making us money, then that's not a problem. To which Shane then says, I'm sure, bro. Now, I mean, I wouldn't trust this guy, not because I don't want to, but because this is just really suspicious. I'm sure, bro. Nowhere has he even showed a little withdrawal or even maybe a trading account history so that we can verify or see that he can actually trade. I'm sure, bro, just doesn't count it for me. So MK asks him, you let me know how much you can make us in a week and what amount I should send you. Shane then tells MK, I'll send you MT4 logins. I don't scam people, bro. Now, the moment someone has to tell you they don't scam people, you should already know that something is not sitting well. An honest person won't just be talking about scams out of the blue. And the fact that Shane is gonna send him MT4 logins for account management is just sus to begin with, because when you look at account management, right? Account management is I open my own account, I deposit money into my own account, and you trade that account. You are supposed to get MT4 login details from me, not the other way around. So that already very suspicious. As the chat goes further, you can see that MK asks him, and do we split 50-50? Mans said yes we do, and then below yes we do he said 10k. Now I am going on a limb here to think that MK asked him how much money can he generate from a specific amount that MK will give him, to which he then said 10k, right? So now MK asks him, how much do I send you? Let me know. Shane then responds, you can send 2,500 Rand. Now, 2,500 Rand might sound like a little to some of us, but that's actually a whole lot of money, especially in the times that we are in today. So, MK forces then for a call, and then he gets the unavailable screen, to which Shane then says, I will call now. So, I'm sure that they had the call there. But obviously, they are deciding on money, to which MK then says, I'll send 4K that can make us 20 or something. Shane then says, it's cool. So now, going on, Shane is already telling him again, like, this is something that's really eye-opening and truly disingenuous for me, because when you look at it this way, right, their chat after Shane said it's cool and after MK sent, that emojis, 15 minutes after that, Shane came back and was like, dog, I need to know you are serious, bro. Now, if I'm giving you money, the fact that I'm talking to you already, that should show you that I am serious already. What Shane is doing here is he's busy giving his own game away, because if you are an account manager, right, that means that you can double your own money for yourself. So why would you be bothered if someone is serious about a measly 2,500 Rand? That just doesn't make sense to me, because that Shane is doing there is busy pressuring him so that MK can pay up. Going on with the chats, you can see that this bruh is saying, obviously won't scam them, let's work, no stress. And then obviously now comes the important part, right? The sending details of the account numbers, right? Now, this is where things will start to make sense, or it will not make sense at all. So this dude asks him, to which bank should I send, right? He says Capitec, right? He sends the Capitec details and all that. So after giving the account numbers, you can see that Shane wants proof now, because that obviously lets him know that the bank account that he gave, the money was paid into that account. So obviously MK says, just give me a few minutes, I will take a picture at the ATM screen. Now going forth, you will see that he's at the ATM and he's busy trying to do his thing. There he shows a line, because now he's been struggling at Capitec, to which Shane then tells him, it's fine, I have an FNB account, and then you can do it at FNB. To which MK then agrees, because he's not winning there at the Capitec account, he's not getting that money deposited. So now he's busy sending Shane the pictures of him standing in line getting ready to deposit the money, right? So now, as you guys can see by this screenshot that I have over here, that is the proof of payment that shows that MK deposited 2,000 Rand into this account that was given to him by Shane. Now, one thing that should have been a big disingenuous red flag is the fact that you are going for account management to someone that is called Shane, and you are paying money into someone that is called Boitumelo. Something just doesn't make sense here. That should have been a big red flag already. Now, as you guys can see, the money was paid into. There's nothing that MK can do at this point. The only thing that he can do now is hope. And as you guys know, hopes get shattered in this industry, because nothing happened to that money. Mans didn't even, this is just what I believe. I believe he didn't even trade that money, because through all of this screenshots, right, I do not even see one proof of him being able to trade. I haven't seen one chart. I haven't seen one withdrawal statement. Nothing at this point points to me that Shane is actually worth this 2,000 Rand. So as you guys can see, MK sent him, I sent 2K for now. He then responds with okay. And as you guys can see, after that, it has been a battle for MK, just for Shane to acknowledge the fact that he got this 2,000 Rand. In the end, he did say he got it, and then he sends an account that doesn't show any trades running with money in it. Now, at this point, I would have been really worried, because why is my money pooled with other people's money if it is even other people's money? And the other thing that I also do not understand here is, why is he sending MK screenshots instead of the login details? Because that is the same thing that MK asked for. The moment you paid over money, that is what you are supposed to get. But as you guys can see, MK got nothing. And the account that Shane showed MK showed a balance of 4,700 and a credit of 9,900, which brings the equity total to 14,602. Now, if we are gonna do math here, credit is usually what the broker gives a client as free money, to leverage their trades in a bigger position. Some brokers do it, not all of them, because that is a free bonus basically. And what I want you guys to take note of here is the balance. If he was a good trader, the balance would have exceeded the credit, right? The credit shows 9,900 Rand, and that tells me that is what has been deposited into this account. Now, the fact that this account stands on 4,700 Rand lets me know that about 5,000 Rand has been lost on this account already. So that already is a big red flag. So as you guys are going on, as you guys can see, so as we go on, you guys can see that MK is now noticing that Shane is acting funny. The responses are getting shorter, and this is usually for me when things have gone sideways already. Like, there is nothing that I can do if your money has gone already. But at this point, you can kiss your money goodbye, because you're just arguing with someone that at the end of the day have already eaten up your money. Now, I have one question to ask you guys before I switch over to my questions for Shane. For my conclusion, right, I would like to ask to all of these adults out there, what in the world makes you think that you can trust a teenager with money? That child's parents don't even trust him with his own pocket money.
You're so dumb.
Yet you guys are out here trusting teenagers with thousands of rands. Who's the irresponsible one here, actually? I'm not covering up for no one. I just want you guys as the public to understand that for your greed, for you wanting or being desperate to having your issues sorted out and running to a teenager, this is what's gonna happen time and time again. Take heed to the call that I've given you guys with Naz 100 Ape already, because he's a school kid and he also messed over some people. So now, how are you guys gonna expect anything different from a different school kid? Just answer that for me, please. Now, when it comes to Shane, in conclusion, dude, I just want to ask you one thing. What are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing, dude? You're like messing up your whole life, me, bro. All because you want clout. And when I go through this guy's profile, like, things don't even make sense to me. Like, when you look at his Instagram, right, his 3 top pictures, right, which is an iPhone 11, I think, him in the middle with a Nike t-shirt, and then the very first photo is a black iPhone, could be an iPhone 12, could be an iPhone 13, I don't know, and bank cards. What they gave you the indication that this man is a trader, or this lady is a trader? Because nothing is giving me, all I'm seeing here is a lady that is flexing. So, Shane, please, man, what are you doing with your life, bruh? You are throwing your whole life away. All for clout. All for a few thousand rand. No, man. What you don't know is that someday You guys that's scamming people, you guys are gonna scam the wrong person. And to me, it seems like that already, because this guy that was giving me the evidence was adamant on me dropping this video. If I wasn't gonna drop this video, he was gonna go do something to Shane, because now this man feels highly disrespected. I don't condone violence to no stretch of the imagination. That's why I do not have a relationship with my father. That's why I had a rocky relationship with my mother, because violence was like their four ordinates. With me, it's different because I was raised different. But with me bringing this to light, this is me letting y'all know that people are starting to get fed up. You guys are gonna scam the wrong people. The guy that's been scammed here, MK, right? He's part of the Gaba family, and apparently they have a shitload of taxis. Now, in the most respectful way that I can say this, right? You guys have seen what happened to VMJ at the hands of a taxi driver. I've seen similar for less. I've seen similar for less from taxi drivers, which is why I can say this is people who you don't want to mess with, and they stand together. So please do not be a 17, 18-year-old lady that doesn't know life and accept money for investments that you aren't even professionally trained to do. Don't. You are playing with your life, and when push comes to shove, you are really gonna hate the position that you have put yourself in, and no one will be able to help you. So, Shane, if you have heard this video, if you've watched this video, please just pay the people back, baby, bro. You do not want unnecessary smoke. You do not want unnecessary trouble. You do not want this unnecessary back and forth to turn really serious. And I'm saying this with the greatest of obviously not care, because I don't care if you, I don't know you that well enough to care for you, but with the greatest of worry for your life, because at the end of the day, you are another human that is blinded by greed and by clout. Change that, my bro, because one day you're gonna take the wrong person's money and something bad is gonna happen to you. If you guys watch this, please do smash the like button. I will be dropping some more insightful content coming. We will do interviews, we will do podcasts as well. I think the first one will be dropping this Friday. Not I think, I committed to it, so the first podcast will be up this Friday. Thank you so much for your support throughout 2021. I'm pretty sure we will be continuing to rock these scammers world throughout 2022, and I will also be bringing you guys newer, fresher faces, so that you guys can also know who's doing real things in this industry. So thank you so much for your support. Do smash that like button. Please do leave your comments in the comment section. Please do share this around, because obviously there's a big wave of lighties that's busy doing wrong things in this industry. And then last but not least, please do smash that subscribe button if you're new here, because if you're not gonna do that, you won't know who's scamming, and you yourself might fall prey to a scammer. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.